Spun from Wise.io. Today we are going to learn about a new term called blockchain by itself. So what is a blockchain actually is? How can we define it? So far we have learned a few terms called a block in a blockchain. We have learned about white paper. We have learned about Genesis block in a few other videos which you have to check it out by the way. So coming back to this, today we are going to learn about blockchain. What does it stand for and how can we define a blockchain as a term? So it can be described in two different ways. One is theoretically and one is technically. So theoretical description or definition of a blockchain is a researchable information which is quantifiable, such as management expertise, strength of an R&D or industrial cycles. This is the theoretical explanation of a blockchain. Whereas a technical explanation of the blockchain would be, it's a peer-to-peer network collectively adhering to a protocol of internal communication and validation of the block. What does this exactly mean? It's all the blocks are connected peer-to-peer and these are collectively adhering to a rule or a protocol which defines a set of rules to internal communication and validating the transactions which happens in the block. So that forms a blockchain. And what are the properties of the blockchain? A blockchain is inherently resistible to any modifications of any data in the block. So once the data is done, you cannot really modify. Even though if you do want to modify, it would not allow to modify until you modify the previous block and the previous block. So to modify data in 10th block, you have to modify the data in all the first 9 blocks. So that would be not only critical but also near to impossible in a big blockchain, which will collapse if you try to modify so. And then it can also be defined as an open distributed ledger to record transactions between two people or two parties, which is done in effectively verifiable and permanent way. So that is the properties of blockchain, and that is the definition of the blockchain in theoretical way and the technical way. So to sum it up, a blockchain is, technically speaking, it's a peer-to-peer network collectively adhering to some protocol or some rules to internal communication and validation of the transactions in the blockchain itself. So that's the typical definition of the blockchain. And its properties are, as I said, very inherently resistance to any modification of the data within the block. And also, it is also called as open distributed ledger, which can record transactions between two parties efficiently and verifiable manner and a permanent way. So that's it, that's the blockchain, and I hope you understand what the blockchain term is. And tomorrow we'll be seeing with a new term again in the blockchain world. See you, goodbye from Wise. Thank you.